Hey everybody, it's been a long while, but I wanted to start putting out videos again. And I've recently been really inspired by decluttering videos and project panning videos. So this one is going to be a combo, mostly declutter with, I think it's one project pan item in here. So without further ado, let's go. So I'm actually just sitting on my bed. This is just really informal. This is the Tarte, what is this? Oh, you can see me. Hey. This is the Tarte Shape Your Money Maker palette. And if I can get this open, which maybe I can, maybe I can't. You can see in here that I'm going to get it on my comforter. I'll try not to blind you guys. This first shade, like, totally cracked. Like, my first time even just opening the palette, like, it just popped. And then there was another point where I, like, had it open and I tipped it a little bit and all of these shades fell out. So I don't even think these shades are in the right order. Like, I just had to pick up the little pans and put them back in. I wasn't wowed by this palette. Like, as you can see, like, the colors just look really pretty, but when you put them on, I just felt like they didn't translate well on my face. These two, this highlighter and this bronzer, are just way too dark for me. And so I kind of felt these shades were too. Like, maybe if you went in with a light hand, it might be good. But yeah, again, I really just did not like this product. And so that will be decluttered. Next are the Maybelline Fit Me loose powders. Now, I picked this up because everybody said it was a dupe for the Laura Mercier. And at the time, I only had tried like a sample of the Laura Mercier, and I was really thinking about shelling out the $32 to get a bigger one. I really liked it, so I went with this as an alternative. But as you can see, I've barely used any of these. I picked up, I have two different shades because originally I wasn't sure which one was my shade. But no matter how light-handed I am on my skin, these powders just come off like really, really cakey. So I am decluttering them. However, I am not going to be getting the Laura Mercier because I went to look up the price, and the Laura Mercier powder is now $39. So it's done a big price jump in the last couple months, and I'm not going to pay $39 for a powder. So this is the Maybelline, if you can see it here, the Maybelline Super Stay, the full coverage 24-hour wear foundation. This, I didn't like the finish of it. I felt like it made my skin, initial application was okay, but after, an hour or so, like, it really dried out my skin. So I really did not like this. Also, this is in a shade, like 2 shades darker than what I am right now. I got this during the summer, and I really am trying to stay I'm trying to stay out of the sun. So again, didn't like the finish, not the right shade, declutter. So I think the rest of these are actually just little samples that I've gotten, and for one reason or another, didn't like. Actually, let's go with this. This is my one panned item. This is the It Superhero Mascara. I love this stuff. This is one of the only mascaras that actually does not crease or smudge on me. However, I recently found, and it's actually right here, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and this stuff is way cheaper and I like it just as much. So I will not be purchasing a full size of this one, even though I like it, unless, sometimes they have those really good sales. But yeah, so the Superhero Mascara, loved it, panned it. Again, my only one panned, but I am thinking about doing a project pan, so I don't know, maybe there'll be a video about that. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy primer, matte cooling primer. Cooling matte skin perfecting primer. Geez, some of these have such long names. I didn't like this, and I got it last year in like, I don't know, one of those like Sephora boxes or something like that. And yeah, I just really didn't like this product. I recently pulled it back out, and it's just gone bad. So this will be decluttered. Next, I have a sample of the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and this is in the shade Light. Light for maybe a medium skin tone person. This is absolutely way too dark for me. I don't know if you can see. I'm sorry, it's just on my cell phone. You know, I'm always just recording on my cell phone. But yeah, it's way too dark. The one thing I could say good about this is that I do like the coverage. It's just too dark. And it is true to what is in the tube, as far as I was concerned. So anyways, like the finish of the product, just not my right shade. Next I have this one. It's the Benefit High Beam. This stuff I, for a while, was mixing with my foundation. And yeah, it started getting really hard to get out of the tube. Like, as you can see, like it was obviously sitting like this and it was stuck there. But even if I, like, it just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of gelled up. So I have had it for at least a year. I don't know if that's like the issue with it, but again, I would say this is half project panned and then decluttered. It was all right. I wasn't wowed by it, but you know, that's all right. Okay, next I have the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. Again, this one, I have tried it in a lighter shade, and I like the coverage, but it remains very tacky. And then when you try to set it, at least for me, when you try to set it, it just does not translate well on, it just looks cakey. Like, it just looks cakey. You have to use a very little amount, and this one I am decluttering because it is not my right shade. This is in shade Neutral Medium. So yeah, definitely not my right shade. Okay, last two items. This is actually the Benefit, and I still think they make this, the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation. This is in the color Champagne. I have just had this for a couple of years now. I totally forgot I had this sample of the foundation, and I know you can't tell because it's my cell phone, but it just looks kind of like it started to separate and get yucky, so I will not be trying to use this. I think it would be probably a little too dark on me as well. I know my hands look really like dark and red, but I'm actually fairly pale. So yeah, I will not be using that. I'll be decluttering that. Next I have, and last, this is, I think this is Bite Beauty. Where is it here? I'm pretty sure this is Bite Beauty. Hold on here. Yeah, Bite Beauty. This is their Amuse Bouge lipstick in Chai. And if I can do this, I don't know if you can see that. It's a very pretty red-brown shade on me because I am so fair. It just does not look good. So this is actually something I got over Sephora sale, something recently. Within the last year, I picked this up. It was like a little set like this, and then like some of their agave lip something or other lip scrub and balm. So yeah, this is a very nice product. I love the application. It's very hydrating on the lips. However, it's almost too smooth. It smudges like crazy, and yeah, again, just not the right color. So as you can imagine, like, you're not going to get that super clean line. Like, And then when it's a darker shade, like you really have to be careful. So I will be decluttering this. So yeah, so again, this is just kind of all the stuff that I'm gonna be decluttering. And yeah, I do want to get back into making videos. And so hopefully you'll see some more content from me. I hope everybody is having a wonderful 2019, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.